Hello daydreamers, it's Rochelle, and today I thought it would be a great idea to do a short video about one of my favorite self-care tools, meditation. Now this week on the blog, or actually this month on the blog, we are exploring the theme allowing. One of the things I've noticed with the process of allowing is that persons tend to get in their own way. And the reason they tend to get in their own way is because they aren't really sure of themselves, they aren't really aware of themselves. I find that meditation is a technique that is extremely helpful for those trying to connect with themselves, trying to discover themselves and what it is they like and what it is they don't like. So I thought it would be a cool idea just to share a bit about my meditation practice in hopes that it will help you guys with your own personal practice. Now my experience with meditation is a bit interesting. When I first started meditation back in the heyday, I had no idea what I was doing. I literally just hopped on the internet, looked for an easy enough guide and just went straight into it. I had no idea what I was doing, and so the experience that I had in the first instance wasn't the nicest. If I could be honest, I remember grabbing the article, sitting on the floor, crossing my legs, closing my eyes, and entering into this dark abyss and wondering, like, how did I get here and how do I get out of here? So the practice is something that I would say takes time, and it's much easier if you follow a guide. And so this video is meant to be that guide that can support you through your own meditation experience. So I would say my first meditation experience started back in, I don't know, 2014, but I didn't take the practice serious until about 2016 when I was thrown into the precipice of adult life and my career. If I could describe that era in my life with one word, it would be overwhelmed. Like, I was completely overwhelmed by my career, the sudden responsibilities that I inherited as a result of no longer being a student at university, and just the day-to-day pressures of answering to family and friends, and you know, most of the struggles that young adults tend to establish anxiety about. That was basically how I felt back in 2016. I knew instantly that I needed to find a way to ground myself so that I could let go of these anxieties. I quickly realized that I needed to establish a routine in the mornings before I started my day to kind of help with those anxieties. And so, I don't know, I turned right back to meditation. That was one of the things that I decided that I would try again. But this time, instead of just doing it on my own, I downloaded this app, Headspace. Now, I downloaded this app basically just through my search of my app store. Like, it wasn't as popular as it is now. I was literally just looking for an app that could help me learn how to meditate. And so I stumbled upon the app Headspace. And what I liked about Headspace was that it was very user-friendly and beginner-friendly, and they kind of like shared little short stories as well throughout the meditations, which were kind of cool, which I thought was kind of cool. It was just a no pressure approach to the practice. You simply put in your headphones for 3 to 5 minutes, you close your eyes, and there's a narrator on the other side helping you through the process, which I thought was extremely helpful. So just going through those notions of using that guided meditation app, I actually began to get more comfortable, especially after I made my visit over to Asia and started taking meditation classes, started going to yoga classes, and then eventually ending up in Bali and just deepening my practice even more. I remember telling myself as I was booking the flights and the accommodation that I wasn't going to hold back on my spending for this trip, because it was meant to be like a wellness retreat for myself. So this was back in 2019, and I booked myself the most beautiful Airbnb. And guys, I lost all my footage from my trip to Bali in 2019, and that's just a tip for you guys. Like, save your data, back up your iPhones, back up your cameras. Like, it's really sad when you see all your data just vanish into thin air. So I don't have any of those. I might have a few stories on my Instagram, but I don't have the photos, I don't have the images that I took on that trip, sadly. I booked the most beautiful Airbnb, and they had the most beautiful library, and one of the books on the shelves in the library was a book by Osho on meditation. So I was pretty excited because the intention was to come to Bali to deepen my practice in meditation and yoga. So I opened the book, and straight away it was basically a guide, a step-by-step guide on how to enter meditation and how to enter it effectively. And that book, along with all the classes that I took while I was in Asia and while I was in Bali, and just my overall practice over the past 5+ years, have led me to developing my own practice. So before I go ahead and actually share the step-by-step guide, I just thought I'd give you guys a definition of what meditation actually is. So I don't like to look at meditation as an actual thing per se, but I like to view it as a practice. It's a practice of just simply getting to know your thoughts, observing your thoughts without any judgment, and basically just trying to develop a healthy perspective to those thoughts in hopes that those perspectives would transpire in your own life. Simply a practice of quieting the mind to observe your thoughts. The idea is that you will slowly develop an awareness of those thoughts, and as you move throughout your day, you develop healthier perspectives towards those thoughts of simply just being. I think we can now jump into the step-by-step guide. So first, you want to go ahead and find a quiet space in your home where you will not be disturbed. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. Make yourself comfortable, either in a seated position, on a comfortable chair, or on the floor with your legs crossed. Once you have found a comfortable position, gently close your eyes. With your eyes closed, take 5 deep cleansing breaths. Inhale and extend through your belly below your belly button, and exhale, releasing all the air from your belly. The longer the exhale, the better. After you've completed those 5 cleansing breaths, take 3 additional breaths. On each exhale, quietly repeat the phrase, "I intend to enter meditation." I intend to enter meditation. I intend to enter meditation. After you've repeated the phrase 3 times, you will begin to experience a sense of calm and tranquility. This is an indication that you are relaxed and you are ready to enter into a meditative state. You can begin to pay attention to the sounds you can hear within the room in the first instance, and then slowly turning your attention to the sounds you can hear outside of the room. After observing those sounds for a few minutes, let go of all sounds completely. And now begin to focus on the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. At this point, if any thoughts begin to arise, gently let them go. If you feel led, you can take some time to begin a mental exploration of your body and how it is feeling. I like to call it a body scan. How am I feeling today? Starting from your head and working your way down to your feet, begin to identify any areas in your body where there may be tension that you can let go of. Starting at the crown of the head, working your way down to the eyes, the nose, the ears, the jaws, the lips, the mouth, the chin. Can you let go of any tension that you may be holding on to in those areas? How are you feeling? Working your way down to your neck, your shoulders, your clavicle, your chest, your diaphragm. Is there any way you can relax further? Is there any tension that you can let go of? How about the arms, the elbows, the hands, even the fingertips? How are they feeling? Can you relax them a little further? Moving your way down to your hips, the buttocks, the thighs, the back of the thighs, the knees, the calves, the legs. How are they feeling? Is there any tension you can let go of? Working your way down to the feet, the tops of the feet, the bottoms of the feet, the toes, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Can you release any tension holding on in those areas? I invite you to sit here paying attention to any areas where you feel that you can let go of some more tension. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Once your timer is complete, you can open your eyes and release the meditation. It's always a good idea to end your meditation on a note of gratitude, saying thank you to the universe for all the good that has transpired in your life and the good that is yet to come. Really feel the gratitude. Thank you for watching.